10 signs she's sexually attracted to you. So you've been talking to this girl for a while now, and it seems like she's really into you. But how can you tell for sure if she's sexually attracted to you? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Body language is often a dead giveaway when someone is sexually attracted to you. Look out for cues such as prolonged eye contact, leaning in closer to you, and casual touches like brushing up against you. Knowing if someone is sexually attracted to you is important because it can help you decide if you want to pursue a romantic relationship with them. But let's be real, figuring out if someone is sexually attracted to you is not always straightforward. Sometimes there can be mixed signals, and interpreting body language can be subjective. So don't stress too much about it. Just keep an eye out for those subtle hints, and if all else fails, you can always just ask. Who knows? Maybe she's been wondering if you're sexually attracted to her too. Here are 10 signs she's sexually attracted to you. Eye contact. Maintaining eye contact is a powerful tool for gauging someone's interest. If she's sexually attracted to you, she'll maintain eye contact for longer than usual. She may also glance at your lips or show a slight smile while looking into your eyes. This indicates she's checking you out and she's interested in what she sees. On the other hand, if she's darting her eyes around the room or avoiding eye contact altogether, chances are she's not interested in taking things further. It's important to note that not everyone is comfortable with sustained eye contact, so it's important to read her other body language cues in conjunction with this one. Remember, prolonged eye contact is not a guarantee that she's attracted to you. However, when combined with other physical and verbal cues, it's a strong indication that she's interested in getting to know you on a more intimate level. Physical touch. Physical touch. The ultimate way to know if someone is attracted to you. Casually brushing up against you or placing their hand on your shoulder may seem harmless, but it can actually be a big indication of attraction. On the other hand, intimate touches like hand-holding or lingering hugs can really signify a deeper connection. Of course, not everyone is comfortable with public displays of affection, so it's important to take cues from the situation and the person themselves. Just be cautious though, not all physical touch is created equal. Keep an eye out for any signs of discomfort and don't push boundaries. And if things do progress, always make sure to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. Lingering gestures. When it comes to observing whether someone is sexually attracted to you, body language can speak louder than words. One of the best ways to tell is by paying attention to lingering gestures. For instance, if someone keeps invading your personal space by standing or sitting closer to you than usual or making excuses to touch you, it's a clear sign of attraction. Moreover, if they stare at you before leaving, it could mean they're taking in every feature of yours and committing it to memory. However, it's also important to look for other positive body language cues to confirm your suspicions. A combination of these behaviors could indicate that the other person is indeed interested in you. It's best to be cautious and aware of cues before making any assumptions or taking action. Leaning in. Leaning in towards a person during a conversation is often a subconscious way of showing sexual attraction. However, this non-verbal cue can also indicate a genuine interest in what the other person is saying. In addition to leaning in, pay attention to other body language signals such as eye contact and facial. Cues may not always guarantee sexual attraction. They can provide value into the other person's feelings and level of comfort around you. It's important to remember that communication is not just about words, but also about the subtle ways in which we express ourselves. By being mindful of non-verbal cues, you can develop a better understanding of what you're talking to and foster stronger connections with those around you. Physical signals. When it comes to physical signals, there are a few key things to look out for if you're trying to determine if someone is sexually attracted to you. One of the most important is pupil dilation. When someone is aroused, their pupils tend to dilate, so pay attention to the size of their eyes when you're talking to them. Another physical sign to watch for is blushing. If someone is sexually attracted to you, they may become flushed or red in the face when they're around you. This can be a subtle sign, but it's one that's worth paying attention to. Finally, watch for signs that they are subconsciously mirroring your actions. This can include things like crossing their legs when you cross yours or mimicking your hand gestures. These subtle cues can indicate that they are interested in you on a deeper level. Of course, it's important to remember that everyone is different, and not everyone will exhibit these physical signals when they are attracted to someone. However, if you notice these signs in someone you're interested in, it may be a good indication that they feel the same way. Keep an eye out for these cues and trust your instincts when it comes to interpreting them. Verbal cues. When someone is sexually attracted to you, they may start flirting with you using verbal cues. This can involve asking you personal questions that seem out of the blue, like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" or "What do you do for fun?" They may also use suggestive language or innuendos when talking to you, like, "That's what she said," or "I bet you could teach me a thing or two." So if you find yourself in a conversation with someone who seems to be asking you a lot of personal questions or using suggestive language, they may be attracted to you. However, it's important to remember that this can also be a cultural thing, and some people may be more open about their personal lives or use suggestive language as a joke. Either way, pay attention to how the person is behaving towards you overall, and pair verbal cues with other body language signs to get a clearer picture of their interest. Increased communication. When someone is sexually attracted to you, they'll find reasons to communicate with you more often. They might text or call you more frequently, or maybe they always seem to be the one initiating conversations. They might send you memes or links to articles they think you'd find interesting, or that they just want to share with you. These are all signs that they're thinking about you and want to stay connected. Of course, it's important to consider the context of these messages. Are they asking you to hang out one-on-one, or just checking in on you as a friend? Are they genuinely interested in your life and what you have to say, or are they just looking for a way to start a conversation? Look at the frequency and tone of their messages to determine if their increased communication is a sign of sexual attraction. Showing interest in your life. When someone is sexually attracted to you, they tend to show a strong interest in your life. They will ask about your hobbies and interests and remember details about your personal life. They might even go out of their way to participate in events or activities that you enjoy just to spend more time with you. If you've noticed that someone you're interested in has become increasingly curious about your life, it could be a sign that they're sexually attracted to you. Pay attention to how they react when you talk about yourself. Are they engaged and attentive? Do they respond positively to your interests and hobbies? On the other hand, if someone seems disinterested or dismissive when you talk about your life, it may be a sign that they're not attracted to you in that way. Of course, there could be other reasons for their behavior, but it's worth taking note of these cues. Remember that everyone expresses their attraction differently. Some people might be more outspoken about their feelings, while others might be more subtle. The key is to pay attention to the signals they're sending and respond in kind. Whether you're interested in pursuing a relationship or just want to know where you stand, understanding these signs can be a helpful tool. If you liked today's video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this.